Since the universe is mental, I don't have no time to stress. I need the naked truth like a liar undressed. And if it ain't aligned with spirit, then I promise I ain't pressed. They're begging to go viral cause they think they up next. Now what's the next man is doing? See, I couldn't care less. That's probably the reason why I'm always triple blessed. Never given to temptation, the less is just a test. Now who the fuck gon' check me when I'm ascending to my best?
What's up, everybody? It's Michaela. I'm back for another reading. We're doing a reading for our earth signs, so let's get right into it. So I got Damage by Party Next Door and Halsey. And then I clarified that with Talk That Talk by Rihanna and Jay-Z. Then I got Love Scars by Trippie Redd, and I got Jug by Fetty Wap and Monty. So what I'm getting from those is definitely a lot of sexual energy. I'm getting a masculine is missing a feminine's sexual energy, and a lot of times that could be energy vampirism, right, where that person is stealing the energy from the other person because in that sexual exchange the other person isn't actually giving them energy that they can manifest off of, right, but the other person is. So watch out for that. And then I was also getting from Jug is somebody wants to bring that person that they're, and because I was getting that vampire energy, somebody wants to bring that person that they're manifesting off of into their lifestyle, because it's about jugging, it's about, you know what I'm saying, selling drugs and all that. Like, this is a low vibrational energy. And I'm also getting, like, I'm feeling annoyed, like somebody's annoyed by the person that's doing this and presenting this sexual energy, right? So watch the energy that you're putting out and what's coming in. I'm doing the pre-shuffle, and somebody doesn't want this message out. Somebody wants me to just trip over this. So yeah, somebody might be wishing negativity or sending negativity towards somebody, which would be evil eye, right? And we got metamorphosis at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I am doing the pre-shuffle now, but yeah, Spirit's trying to show somebody how to transform how they see things. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, Stormfields, it came out, but it didn't necessarily jump out. I just brought it out, right? So somebody might have to check their intentions and how it is that they're building their foundation, because 2 + 2 is 4, right? 22. And 4 is their foundation. So the intention that you put in through what it is that you're bringing together and how it is that you're manifesting your abundance is, you know, kind of 8 to 9. It's like it's in order with, you know, how you are bringing in your manifestation. Are you going to bring a storm into your life in order for you to manifest what you actually want? Or are you going to put the right intention out and sit on the ideas, you know what I'm saying, and allow the ideas that you have to manifest in time? I'm really getting, like, somebody might be jugging, somebody might be, you know, whatever you want to call it, hitting licks, selling, whatever you want to call it. Like, somebody might be just doing extra shit just to make money because they're not putting their faith. First of all, you're not putting your faith in God, period, if that's what you feel like you gotta do. I respect what people do, you know what I'm saying. Let's be clear, I don't see, like, weed as a drug. I know that it is, but it's also natural. So this is the thing, they use my perception when they're making me read. So I'm getting jugs as in not just weed, I'm talking about drugs. Like, some of y'all are, you know, in some shit where you might not feel like, you know, you have the universe on your side. You might not feel like you have God in your side, because if that's the type of shit that you're doing, you honestly don't, and you're not going to be protected from it. But because you're holding on to what it is that you feel like is important to you too tight, you might feel like it takes extra money to get there, and that's the only way that you know how to manifest it, right? But God can come in and rescue you. God can come in and save you from whatever it is that you see and whatever it is that's normal to you, right? But it's like you can't, I've never seen this card like this before, but it's like you can't actually operate and do anything. You can't perform for anybody when you're on top of this rock in the middle of the air. Yeah, I'm really just getting, like, and I was getting this sort of energy with the water signs, But it wasn't specifically this, but it was more about, the manifestation of money and putting your trust in God, because God will provide for you, but only if you are doing what God asks you to do. And that's part of praying and allowing God to, move you away from the things, the environments, the people that cause the trauma in your life, or that that's continuing these same cycles that you got yourself out of already. Because if we're not changing the energy, we're going to pull in the same old energy, which keeps us in old cycles. No matter what it is that we know, if we're not applying the knowledge that we have to our life, we can't operate in the wisdom that we obtain, which is new information, by the way. Is not the same knowledge that we have just by obtaining the information, right? You get new knowledge and experiences and information and wisdom and points of views once you actually apply that to your life. So that's what you're missing out on. You're missing that one key piece, which is to actually apply it to your life. That is essential when you're trying to move up in rank. Alright, is there anything else that my earth signs need to know before I get to the advice? Anything else with this deck? Alright, so we got intention still at the bottom of the deck. And then 2 cards came out. We got Gentle Gardener and Strength. So these ones already came out for you, right? This came out for the reading before this. So definitely check out the water signs reading, because it's connected for sure. But yeah, it's like God and your angels and, your ancestors before you, they're keeping, and you remember this intention card is the owl is keeping this egg safe, like, right? It's watching over it, and it's a wish that you had, right? The wish that you put out is something that you're manifesting through this owl. And it's crazy because I picked up a new lighter today, and the lady gave me this, and it was an owl, right? I didn't take that one out. So yeah, and it pointed me out to show the other lighter that I have, which is a small white one. And it's like, to me, I'm seeing it as, this is what God's showing me. It only takes a small mustard seed of purity, because white represents purity. It only takes, see how it's a smaller one compared to the other lighter that I have. It takes a small mustard seed of purity. So God just asked me to explain, what does purity mean? And purity is literally just allowing yourself to be in your childlike energy, where you know that you're provided for, right? Think about when you were a child. If you were taken care of, God bless you. If you weren't, I'm sorry about that. God is going to help you heal from that. But aside from my point, what I was trying to say was, remember when you were a child, and if you were taken care of as a child, right, you didn't necessarily worry about the next time you were going to eat, where you were going to live, how you were going to have this, how are you going to have that. You just cared about playing and, living in childlike energy, no matter what was going on around you. We allowed ourselves to be in that energy and to play and to know that we're provided for and that we're loved and all this other stuff, right? Aside from the trauma and the things that did happen in our life, that's what we could count on, right? So that's something that, you have to think about, is that it wasn't necessarily on us. So God wants us to be back in that pure, mind state, where it's like, I'm allowing myself to be in this energy of, what comes and what goes, because I know that I'm provided for at the end of the day. I know that God can handle everything from the darkness to the light to what it is that I'm asking to come in your childlike energy, no matter what was going on around you. We allowed ourselves to be in that energy and to play and to know that we're provided for and that we're loved and all this other stuff, right? Aside from the trauma and the things that did happen in our life, that's what we could count on, right? So that's something that, you have to think about, is that it wasn't necessarily on us. So God wants us to be back in that pure, mind state, where it's like, I'm allowing myself to be in this energy of, you know what I'm saying, what comes and what goes, because I know that I'm provided for at the end of the day. I know that God can handle everything from the darkness to the light to what it is that I'm asking to come in. Again, I'm going to say the same thing that I said from the water sign reading. Focus on your intention and what it is that you're asking your angels for, that you're asking God for. Because working, again, I'm getting this, the knowledge to wisdom thing. Because it's 2 and then 44, right? So it's like you have to put in that extra work, that extra step, that you're missing this other 2 to make it a foundation of 4. And then because it's like you're doubling up on the work that it takes. You see how it's strength to keep this foundation up. That's what I've never read this card like this, but it's like you're putting in double the work that it takes to keep up the foundation, because you feel like you have the world. And then I'm seeing it from the other side too. It's like this flipped over. It's like when you stop focusing on how hard it is, because I'm not going to sit here and act like it's not hard. I know that it can be hard sometimes. Everybody that has their own business essentially has it hard in the beginning, because it's hard before it's easy. You have to get the hard work out of the way in order to receive the blessings that you get from it, right? When you sow a seed, the apples don't form right away, or whatever it is that you're trying to grow through the intention that you plant, right? That's what they're showing me. It's like your seeds are here and they're growing, or they're growing, but it's like you have to focus on the manifestation, which is, and please watch some, because I went all the way in about manifestation on that. Fix your intention, which will fix your manifestation, and give up your burdens to God. That is literally what this entire message is about, because you're manifesting, again, from the water sign reading, you're manifesting hardships through the intentions that you have, which is focusing on the negative and how hard your life is, and the things that you can't control. Essentially, allow your intention to build up your foundation. 2 + 2 is 4, right? Apply that knowledge that you have and make it wisdom. Fix your intention and give up your burdens to God. Easy, because I seen what is it? Stormfields at the bottom of the deck. It's like, don't allow how scary it looks. And there's actually a tornado warning where I'm at over here. It's like, don't allow how scary things look to overwhelm you, I'm hearing, and keep you from working with the people that you want to work with by holding on too tight to the people that aren't for you. That's literally what I'm getting. So what's the advice that you have for the collective, God? I'm getting privilege. It's like you either see the privilege of other people and what they have, or you feel like people are privileged, or you're privileged. And you're not staying in your lane, essentially, or you're thinking that other people aren't staying in their lane, but you're not looking at it from the right point of view, because I just went like this. It's like you're not actually looking at it from the right point of view. You have to see it from the correct point of view, and you have to allow the red flags that you actually see to be applied to your life, and not, what it is that I'm hearing other people are telling you to see. I'm hearing be your own person, right? Because if you don't, you're not actually going to do the work that God needs you to do here. So yeah, please like, share, subscribe, send it to anybody that you think might need it. Like I said, it definitely applies to the water reading, so definitely take a look at that. If anybody needs a personal reading, definitely hit me up. I'm gonna make a price list tomorrow, so I'll definitely have that posted. But yeah, if you need a reading, hit me up on my Instagram. It'll be TheHealingHoneyz with a Z, or it'll be, my personal one is Michaela K Official, MIHAELAKAY Official. So yeah, you can hit me up on either one of those. Let me know if you need a personal reading. And we also sell sea moss soap, intention candles, regular candles, crystal candles, crystal necklaces, honestly, like herbs, honestly, anything that you think of, let us know. We could probably create it. Yeah, we also got plugs for other creations as well. So yeah, whatever it is that you need, let us know. So yeah, we'll get into the advice. Alright guys, so what advice do you have for my my earth signs? See, It's definitely, I just heard fluid with the other energy. Like, it's directly connected for sure. What advice do you have? Simp. And then get fucked at the bottom of the deck. So I'm getting that somebody, and I'm also, I'm hearing it literally. And I don't know if somebody's stuttering, but that I was just stuttering crazy. And I've actually been stuttering the whole time I was tapped into the earth sign energy. I just realized. So yeah, I'm getting sexual energy because I'm getting, like, literally get fucked. Like someone's trying to. Starseed, Fashion Witch, Pharaoh. So I'm getting that from this. It's like somebody's different with the way that they do things. They might walk or have a certain type of sexual energy. And people might be simping or really focused on, or, you know, feel some type of way about this person. And I'm also getting influencer. Again, this is just like the water sign energy. Somebody is jealous of this influencer and it's created a trauma bond. Or it is creating a trauma bond, or you can't let go of a trauma bond, or something that is keeping you from this influencer or from being in the right energy. What's the advice that you have for my earth signs? Yeah, love and gaslight and unicorn. I'm getting get yourself out of this energy of gaslighting other people through love, or get away from the people that are gaslighting you through love, because you're different or somebody else is different. And I'm getting that you're different directly, but if you're not in the right energy, if I feel like you're using manipulation to gaslight other people, or people are doing that to you because you're different and they want to steal your energy, right? I'm getting stay in your lane, stuff, and tinfoil hat, which is basically just showing me, like, you know, either other people aren't staying in their lane or you're not staying in yours. You're not doing what it is that it takes to actually be different and stand, you know, alone from the crowd. You aren't putting in the self-care. I'm hearing tactics. You're not putting in the self-care work that it takes in order to receive the information that I'm hearing that you swear you have. I don't know. Take it up with God. I'm just a messenger. But anyway, it's like you might be connected. I'm also getting Mason energy, because I actually saw somebody parked and they had a Mason sticker, but a A. So very, very short story time. Don't take this the wrong way, because I'm thankful for everything that I have. I don't put anything that I have on a pedestal, and nothing comes above God. I don't actually need anything. God's taking everything material away from me just to show me what it's like to only have God. And so I have no attachments to the physical things in this world, right? That's how God makes it sometimes. God takes away things. But aside from that, my point, I explain that to say this. Don't take this the wrong way. But if this person that I saw, he had, again, the Mason symbol, which was like, you know what the Mason symbol is. It's not the eye, but it's something, it's the, you know, whatever. So it's like, if you're a Mason, you have this, but you're driving the type of car that you have, which is completely trashy. It's like they don't take care of the things that they have. They have stuff laying everywhere. I can only imagine what the inside of their house looks like from what the outside of their house looks like, and I'm not the type of person to judge. I'm just telling you what I observed today, what God was showing me, right? Because I can't control what God shows me. It's just an observation. And I just seen metamorphosis at the bottom of the deck. It's like you have to reflect on what it is that you're being shown, and reflect on this. What are them people actually doing for you? They're giving you information, but you're living like that? Yeah, I said all that to say, like, what are these people actually doing for you? Like, you sacrifice things, you keep information from other people that is necessary and valuable to the world. You know, the hidden things. Oh, it's so secretive. Like, actually, it's really not that secretive, because everything that you guys know, God's people actually learn through God, by the way. So yeah, whatever it is that we know and that we can handle, we actually get taught so that we can be God's soldiers. And, you know, at the end of the day, we're given everything through God, and, you know, God wants to see us shine. So God makes examples of what it is and what it's going to be like if, you know, you stand the time to be God's child, no matter how hard it is, right? Because it will get hard. But you got to pick your hard, right? But if you're going to be a Mason, this is what kills me. It don't kill me. I take that back. There's power in your words. Excuse me. See, I keep getting distracted and I keep stuttering. So look into that for yourself, because something's making you get away from your thoughts. My point is, really understand the things that you are sacrificing for other people, for other groups, for things that, you know, you feel like you have power in, but you actually don't have power, so you got God in your life. Peace.